September 11th, 2001, I was at the 82nd Airborne. And at that time, I was an executive officer. I was the second in command of 85. I was in the office. We were watching on TV. And as soon as it happened, we all just started getting our rucksacks, big backpacks, we put our gear on, and we're getting everything ready just in case we had to go jump into Afghanistan. We were thinking we were going, the fear factor was way high. We were like, well, let's get ready. We never know when it's going to happen. It didn't happen then. After I graduated from Special Forces selection, I was going into the Special Forces. I just knew that I was supposed to go to seminary. It just was like somebody had sat on my chest. So I called Special Forces. I said, hey, I'm getting out of the Army. I'm going to seminary. Sorry, we'll see you later. And they said, okay, well, you still have a year left on your commitment. You're going to Korea. And so going to combat was not even, we were in Korea, for crying out loud. We were already deployed. So there was no way that we were going to get called to go to war. And then something really strange happened. I was like the youngest captain there, and they put me in command after a year time in Korea. 12 days later, my company is chosen to go to Iraq. I'll never forget my colonel calling me. He's like, Chris, this is Colonel Jose. I need you to make an assessment of your men. I can't tell you why, but you can probably figure it out. And it was an intense moment where the fear kind of played up. You start wondering, am I holy enough? I should have been praying a lot more. Man, I've been really sinful lately. You're calling me the carpet, and I don't know if I'm ready yet. That kind of thing. I said, yeah, I know I'm going to heaven, but man, just all these crazy fears keep sinking in your mind. Maybe, is God going to be good through this? This is going to be war. This is not what I was expecting. So as we go over to the fight, there's that sense of fear, but a sense of, I know God's with me, and I don't know how he's going to work this whole thing out, but I know he is. And now, when people ask me to speak, and when people ask me, I feel like, even though they may not be able to relate to the war stuff, the fear and struggle and heartache that goes along with life, it's just amplified in war. And so a lot of times people can relate to the struggle of facing combat in their own world and seeing God's grace play out in that. I think it's the commonality we all face. And I'll be honest with you, I'll be sitting in class and I'll be thinking, I probably should be in Iraq right now, continuing to fight. And there's those moments where I'm like, am I doing the right thing? And it's in those times where I need that, I think the joy that God's given me of like, I'm sovereign, I'm in control, and you're right where you're supposed to be because I placed you there. That's why being at the seminary, just sometimes when we sing at chapel, it's just like that roar of mighty fortress, and just like, whoosh, it just hits me in the back of the head, and I'm just like, whoa. And just like I am in the midst of some amazing men and women who are giving their all out for the true purpose of our lives, for Jesus Christ. That to me just blows me away, and you just like the tears just go, as I'm overwhelmed by the thought of I've got a lot of people who are in the same fight with me, pushing through seminary to go and train others to know about our God and Savior. That to me is overwhelming.